What are some foods you must try in Amsterdam? Today I'm going to react to a video about the top 10 foods that you must try in Amsterdam. And I know that sometimes there's tourist scams and maybe things that are overrated and overpriced. So as a Dutch person, I'll give you my perspective on these foods. So let's go ahead and get started.
Wow. Welcome to Amsterdam, guys. Today we're gonna take you on a Dutch food tour and I'm gonna show you the top 10 dishes you need to try when you come to Amsterdam.
So for our first dish, we're gonna be starting off with this. These are poffertjes, which in English...
They're so good. Poffertjes in itself are so good, even just from the supermarket. And I'm reacting like this because I haven't had them in a while, because I haven't been in the Netherlands for a while.
English literally translates to little poof balls. I heard someone refer to it as if American pancakes and French crepes had a bunch of cute little babies. That's what these are. I love this. This is like the classical version with just powdered sugar and butter.
Hold on, that's €4 for that little bit. I'm sorry, but these can't be that good. These can't be that much better than like from the supermarket, which like you can get a whole bag. But anyways, that's usually with the touristy things.
There's also like the loaded version with Nutella.
Wait, what is all of this? Nutella, mocha, Oreo, banana. I've never seen this before. And I'm not too enticed to try it, I must say. Because to me, just with some powdered sugar or butter, they're really good. And I feel like some of this, just by looking at it, it's just, I'm already getting nauseous. But anyways.
And caramel and all sorts of fruit on it, but
Oreos.
I kind of like this one. We have come to the Kuip market here in Amsterdam.
Honestly, the Oreo one, I might have to try, because I really do like Oreos, but I feel like it's too much.
Which has dozens of little stalls. You can try so many wonderful snacks here.
Now it's time for some comfort food. These are fries in Dutch style. Now we are from Belgium. We have some of the best fries in the world.
That's true. I really do like Belgian fries.
But the Dutch, our neighbors, have taken them and given them a little bit of a twist. This is called a patatje oorlog, or fries war style. It is mayonnaise, which is pretty normal. Onions, which is a little bit strange, but then it also has peanut sauce on it, which is really weird. You would never find this in Belgium. So we're gonna try this, find out if it's actually any good.
Yeah, I wonder, is that really just a Dutch thing? The pindasaus, the peanut sauce? Because now that he mentions it, I don't know if I've seen it anywhere else. Definitely not in America or anywhere that I've been. But let me know if you know. But another thing about fries like this is I never like that much sauce. And when they put it on top like that, when you get a bag, it just makes them soggy. And I really like crispy fries. So that would be a no for me.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Don't be cheap with the sauce, dude.
These are really nice golden brown crispy fried fries with like a nice mayo on it. The onions give it a little bit of punch, and then the peanut butter gives kind of an exotic flavor. It's a little bit sweet, but also a little bit spicy.
It does look a little bit like a war front though. This market is located on such a beautiful street as well. Look at all these beautiful homes that they have here in Amsterdam.
In a minute, we're gonna move on to some of the really great comfort hearty dishes with meat and everything. But first, this stroopwafel.
Oh, I really want to go there now. I want to go to the Netherlands, just transport myself, or how do you say it? If I could just snap my fingers and I could be in the Netherlands, I would go straight to a market and get a warm stroopwafel, because those are the best, with nothing on it, just the warm stroopwafel, the fresh ones. They're so much better than from the supermarket, in my opinion, because I like it when they're warm and fresh, and when the stroop just comes out of it. Yeah.
It smells amazing. We got it here at this stand. They've been making it for over 50 years. People are queuing up here. Wow. And what the Dutch people actually do, if you don't have a fresh one, like a prepackaged one, they just put it on top of a hot cup of coffee. It melts the caramel in between a little bit.
Or I like to do it in the microwave, but you gotta be careful with that, because yeah, you just shouldn't do it for too long, and you can do it too long, like quickly. So you have to be careful.
Veel liefde gemaakt.
Heel veel liefde. Je begint met de originele smaak en dan chocola.
Okay, dankjewel. So I also took one, but I took chocolate on it. I have to say, the guys here are so, so nice. That's the thing about Dutch people. They're really open, really friendly. Oh my god.
I haven't had a stroopwafel with anything else on it, to be honest. So I can't really say what that's like, but I just really like them plain, fresh from the market.
Now the chocolate bit. That's better.
Yeah?
No competition. Whoa.
I feel like somehow the chocolate would overwhelm it. Like it would take over the flavor of the stroopwafel.
So we just left the market and we walked into the city center of Amsterdam. How beautiful it is here with all these canals. They actually call Amsterdam the Venice of the North. I'm in a mood for a big, steaming, hot plate. This, people, is called stamppot. This is a very, very typical dish in the Netherlands. The kind of food that your grandma would cook for you. Stamppot, if you translate it into English, basically means potato mash, because it is mashed potato, in this case with some veggies in it. This is endives, I think, and then a meatball and some gravy, a little bit of bacon. This is a dish that stems back to the 17th century in the Netherlands, and it was really popular because even in times of scarcity, this was a really easy and nourishing way to feed a large amount of people in your family. So look at this.
I didn't even know that you could get this at restaurants. Like, I guess that makes sense because it is a Dutch thing, but I've never even seen it on any menu where I went to any restaurant. But I guess, yeah, maybe if this is like a touristy place, because I feel like most Dutch people wouldn't go to a restaurant to eat stamppot.
Look at that. Oh my god. That gravy is really good. Gooey the mashed potato, crispiness of the bacon, really, really nice.
This restaurant is actually called Stamppot Amsterdam, so they specialize in these kind of dishes. I have a different version, smoked sausage, and then some kind of mashed potatoes with veggies in it. Cheers.
I think that looks like zuurkoolstamp, which is my favorite. It's sauerkraut.
They've got more really nice comfort dishes here for when, you know, it's like a nice cold night, and 9 months out of the year it's pretty cold at night here. This is called snecht. It's a really thick soup made out of split peas and other veggies.
I hate this. Now, you can come at me, other Dutch people, because this is really traditional Dutch food, but I do not like peas. And I'm really not a picky eater. I like most things, but peas are one thing that I will not eat. and so also not in soup form.
And you're supposed to be able to put your spoon upright if it's a really good one. There's also some smoked sausage in here. Wow, that's good.
Probably a lot of people right now are thinking pea soup doesn't sound too great.
This is amazing. I wish you guys could taste this through the screen. The traditional way to eat it is with a really dark piece of bread, rye bread, and a piece of bacon on top of it.
They also have some traditional decorative items like this coffee bean grinder up on the wall here.
Coming to eat here really feels like 40 years ago eating at your Dutch grandma's house. I didn't have a Dutch grandma, but I can imagine this is what it feels like.
If you like comfort food and that kind of stuff, this video is only going to get better from here on out. So
I thought she was gonna crash into that wall in first.
definitely make sure to watch all the way until the end to see the climax. Now we have come to FEBO, which is an experience that I've never seen anywhere in the world. Literally a wall full of hot snacks.
I haven't actually been to a FEBO before. Now, of course, I have had snacks from a wall because, yeah, it would surprise me if there's any Dutch person who hasn't, but not from a FEBO.
When you come in here, it kind of sounds like you're entering an oven, which you probably are. And then it continues here. Face first.
Push the button.
What button?
Push the button. Push the button. Push the button.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a button. And now you just take it and like inside, they keep it hot. It's literally like a massive amount of tiny ovens. 0 waiting time, unless you forget to push the button. And it's really cheap. It's only a few euros.
And the cool thing is they have these all over Amsterdam actually, and they're open till 3-4 a.m. So at midnight you can get a snack after having some beers.
You went for a beer?
For mine, I've chosen the bami hap, very typical Dutch. These are stir-fried noodles. These are breaded and then fried. Really unique, if I must say.
There's a bunch of other filling in there as well normally.
I think there's some beef as well. A little spicy.
This is a cheese souffle.
You have to be really careful with those because those tend to burn your mouth if they were hot, like the cheese.
Molten cheese on the inside. They're still warm. It's so cool. No waiting time, they're just warm.
This is a frikandel. And we know all these words because we are from Belgium. The Netherlands are our neighbors. But we also speak the same language, Dutch. There's a slightly different accent. This is frikandel. Kind of like if a chicken nugget and a cow had a baby.
It's a good description.
It's good.
Now the big question is, which one of these is the best?
The bami.
Yeah.
It's a little bit weird though, like noodles, breaded, and then deep fried with other veggies and filling, but it's really, really good.
My American boyfriend really liked those as well. Now he is vegan, so he had the vegan ones from, I think they had them at Jumbo or Albert Heijn. I want to say Jumbo. And he really loved those.
Good.
Wait, they're 3 or 4 euros each now? I feel like I'm getting old because I remember those being really cheap. Like, cheaper than this.
Good morning, welcome back to Amsterdam. Today we're going to continue our food tour. I'm going to start off with this little stall here, recommended by locals as one of the best places to try the next dish, so let's see. Now,
You'll not catch me eating that. I'm sorry, but I'm not doing it.
now we have some very typical fish dishes from the Netherlands. The Netherlands is typically very, very well known for its fishery, and they have some things that you can only find here. I have this one, which is called herring in a sandwich. Maatjes in Dutch, a raw herring that is salted and a little bit preserved with some chopped onions on it. Wow.
Is it good? Because I'm typically not the biggest fan of matches.
It's good.
I like this.
So soft. It has a bit of a fish taste, of course, but it's also salty. The onions, but it like melts in your mouth.
And this is skibbling, which is fried up fish in a light, crispy batter. And then
Now this, I will eat every time you give it to me. This is one of my favorite things from the Dutch cuisine that we have. This honestly makes up for a lot of the less good things that the Dutch cuisine has, or more boring things. Like this with the fish sauce that they give you is so good. And when they make it right, it's like crispy on the outside, and the middle part is of course like kind of like a buttery sensation. Oh,
And they deep fry it and serve it with this sauce, which is a tartare sauce. Typically, this is made with cod, and they actually started doing this because the cheeks of the cod fish were like waste. They didn't really use it in the cuisine that they had here in the Netherlands. So they thought, how about we put in a little bit of batter, we fry it up, maybe then we can eat it. That's how it started. But now they make this with all sorts of white fish. We just really like tasting the local food that you can just get out here at these little stalls. And I think that is where really the heart of Dutch cuisine can be found. Cheers.
Ooh, I can hear the crispiness.
yeah, that was a good crunch. I'm sure those are good. Like the particular ones that she has.
I heard someone say once, a very wise man, that a stroopwafel a day keeps the doctor away, which is why I decided to get another one. We got it at Van Wonderen, which is this really luxurious, probably pretty tourist-oriented shop that sells all kind of special stroopwafels. You can
What is all of this? I've never seen this before. I mean, yeah. I guess it looks good, but it looks like so much stuff on there. Which I guess is good if you're paying a high price for it. But I feel like it would overtake the stroopwafel. But maybe you are eating it for the toppings, so...
see this one has like caramel chocolate on top and everything. So I'm curious to see if it's gonna be any better. That's very decadent. I would say the one we had yesterday was better. The stroop, like the filling, was just more tasteful. And this one cost, I think, 4 times as much. This was 13 euros for that.
13 euros for that stroopwafel. No, I'm just going to the market and get a plain one.
Now we're going to a restaurant. This is something completely different from like the very old school traditional Dutch foods we have tried. Now it's a bit more exotic fusion cuisine. I'll explain inside. We have come to Sampurna, which is an Indonesian restaurant to try the Dutch Indonesian cuisine. The most typical thing to eat here is a rijsttafel, which translates into rice table.
Yeah, this is usually so good. One of my favorite things as well. And especially, it looks like they have tempeh over here. I think that's what that is. And those are so good when they make it. Like, I would get it at a Surinamese toko. I don't know how you translate that in English. But they would make Surinamese food there. And they also gave us this tempeh, and it would be so crispy and kind of like spicy. It's so good. Of course, that's Surinamese, but I'm sure that these are good too. And yeah, I really like the Indonesian food as well.
Rice, of course, but then they have a bunch of different side dishes to go with it. It can be up to 20, 30, 40 different dishes, but we have been civil. We just took the small one, which is about 10 dishes. Back in the 17th century, the Dutch were really seafaring people. They established the East Indian Trading Company to trade spices, and then there was also a bit of a colonial history with Indonesia. And then when the Dutch came back to the Netherlands, they integrated the Indonesian cuisine with the Dutch cuisine, and basically invented this. You won't find this in Indonesia. This is probably the most popular Indonesian dish here. It's kip satay. It's chicken with a spicy peanut-based sauce.
Chicken satay.
Wow.
Hey, that's a really common thing too that you'll see in the Netherlands. Not even at like a Indonesian restaurant. You can find it at a lot of restaurants where you have just an entree, like the main course of kip satay. So these maybe like 2 or 3 big sticks like that with the kip satay on it, and then usually with like fries or something.
It's so good. It's sweet and spicy. Lemongrass taste in there.
So this is a soy sauce based beef stew, and then they also have some veggies with some coconut milk. And this is like, I thought it was chili or something, but see the peanut? There's a peanut in here, and then also some scraped coconut. So I'm gonna put some on there. And I love that you get so many small different plates and you can just choose whichever you like and try a little bit of everything.
For our next stop, we walked to the edge of the city center to visit this. It's not just a windmill, it actually has one of the most famous breweries in all of Amsterdam, and they also have a bar there. It doesn't get more Dutch than windmills. And I mean, it has a bar. It's probably the best windmill in the world. Alright, we took the triple, which is the original beer, which has been brewed here for over 50 years. But now they have more than 15 beers, 10 they have on tap, which is really cool. I'm just gonna try it. As a Belgian, I'll give you my opinion. Strong flavor, a little bit fruity. Nice bitter twist to it.
What is your official Belgian rating for this beer?
I'd give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. And actually what they have here with their beer are beer snacks. They have a bunch, but these are my personal favorites. These are called bitterballen. It's meat ragout, breaded and fried. I mean, meat fried. Cheers. Wow. But be careful with the beers though, because this one we are drinking just now is 8% and you don't really taste it. It's like a really strong beer, so if you have a couple, be warned. Alright.
Yeah, I can't comment anything on that because I don't like beer from when I did drink, and I don't drink anymore. So I can't really say much about what that tastes like.
We made it to our next place for one of the best food here.
If you know anything about Turkish food, you will have heard of kebab, which is basically veal meat that has been packed onto a spit, and then they grill it around in front of this fire and they shave it off in layers.
My camera cut out there just before the video has ended, but let's see where we were.
In layers. This food was inspired on that very dish. It is called a kapsalon. Literally, that is hairdresser in English. It is one layer of fries, topped with a layer of molten cheese, then a layer of kebab meat. Then there's some salad on there. I feel like these vegetables are just window dressing here, but anyway.
It's my kind of salad.
Each bite has a little bit of meat, a little bit of fries, and a little bit of cheese. There's no good way of doing this. I think this is the perfect food to try if you've been out on the town for a night and you have a big hangover the next day. You should watch this video next, where we're going to explore Amsterdam for 2 full days and try a lot more of the local foods. Or watch our Belgian food tour. See you in the next one.
Yeah, that's really good as well, and definitely something that a lot of people eat when they go out clubbing, and these places are still open and they just go ahead and eat one of those, and it really does the job, I guess, for people with hangovers. But if you're Dutch, let me know what your favorite Dutch food is, and if you are not Dutch and haven't been to the Netherlands, let me know what you would most like to try.